All right, so the first thing you're going to see once you've logged into your Wix account is this dashboard. This is the behind the scenes, behind the curtain, everything setting up for your website to function correctly, the contacts, everything like that. This is that. This is where you link your Facebook, links emails, like anytime you get an inbox, you're going to come into here, communications, inbox. Um, Another thing is you can kind of look at the marketing side of things. You can set up an email marketing campaign if you really wanted to. Um, I set up your Google business profile and I linked a Facebook page on here as well. I'm not sure if you guys run that Facebook page, but I set that up on here. Your analytics and report is going to kind of give you an idea of like your activity. You can always click right here, who's viewing your website, everything. So we click on activity right here, and that will site sessions today to total of 2, total sales, which we don't have set up on here. If we did, yeah, you would see that. But basically, this is, again, behind the scenes, behind the curtain, set up for all of that. It's fun to just come through and play around with some of this stuff. But for the sake of time and simplicity, we're going to just go straight to the edit site. So if you're on the home tab right here, the edit site button is right here. So this is where, Tommy, you will be going in to add the photos of the sires and cattle. And I already have it loaded, but you would click here. And this is the home screen. So whenever you're changing anything, say you want to change these titles here, or you want to change out this image, anything, you want to change the text. So I just clicked on it and I would just sit here and write edit text. I can bold it, I can change the font, you can do anything and everything. It's a lot of just click, change. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. So again, this is our home page where we're at. A spot that you want to be aware of is this right here. This is going to switch your pages. So say you wanted to add images onto our sires. You go right here, click the drop down arrow button. Oh, here's our sires. Now how this is set up is these are all sub pages is what they're called under the sires page. Again, cattle, all the different categories. So let's click on sires and it's going to take us to that page. So this is the main one. These are all different buttons that would link. And I know you said you had other different categories of different cattle and sires, which I can set up for you. But it's as simple as this is a button. So if you wanted to change it, change the title. I'm going to click here. Oh, I'm going to change it to, I'm not quite sure, black and white. You would just change it right there and it becomes a new button. It'll change here. And then what's important too also with that is to make sure that the link is correct. So once this button it's linked, I have an animation going on there, but the link is the most important. So I have this set up to, what would you like to link this to? I want to link it to the Lumberjack Sires page. These are all, that's that sub page under what we showed right here. So if I were to click on that, it would change it. It's really simple, and you just change the icon in your text. Okay, now to just adding into your gallery, we are going to go to Rojo Sires. So this is going to take us to this buttons page, and here we go. These are also buttons here to go back to those categories. So what this is right here, if I click on this image, this is what's called a Wix Pro gallery, and basically it sets you up as a gallery to add images, manage them, the titles and everything. So when you click on here, you can see that these buttons up here will come up. You're going to want to click on Manage Media. And once it pops open, this is where all your images are, and it shows in order. So if you wanted to change and move this one up to spot 8 instead of here, all you have to do is drag and drop. Pretty simple. Now, say you wanted to delete one of these, you would just click on it and hit delete. Very simple. And then when you're done with that, you would just hit down here, hit done, and it will update your gallery automatically. Another thing that we would do is if you wanted to add images, and this is the most important part from what you've stated, we're going to add images. So these are all categorized based off of the website images. And you wanted to upload new media over here from your computer. Say you took a bunch of photos and they're on your computer now. All you'd have to do is go click Upload Media, upload from your computer, or you can drag and drop the files on there. Also, if you have images on any of these, your Google Drive, your Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, Google Photos, you can link these accounts and they will access those images from there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but let's just say we're getting them from our computer. Click on here. We go to the right file. This is another website I'm working on. And let's just say we wanted to Log Creek, click on an image, open. Now, once I've uploaded this image, it's in my main photo album is what I call it. And now I need to add it to my gallery. So the button's down here, you would click add it. Now, say this image was not cropped correctly, you can edit images in this program. So you would just click on the image that you want to edit, crop and edit. And there's a ton of stuff in here. You can crop, you can enhance it, you can turn it black and white, you can add filters, you can do a ton of stuff in here. You can add text over top of it, the whole 9 yards. And what it does is it saves a copy, but of that image, black and white, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to cancel though. Are you sure? Yes, I want to leave. But what we would do is we'd just add it to the gallery. Now it's in this gallery at the very bottom. We're going to, for sake of what we're doing, I'm going to drag it and put it as the #1 picture and hit done. And it should automatically update. Oh, there it is. It's updated our gallery. It's ready to go. Now, always when you're adding or making any changes to your website, you always want to hit save, which autosave is always on, but you want to hit save and then you want to hit this word right here, publish. This will refresh your website online. Every time you make a change, you always have to republish your website. Okay, so we don't want this image here. So we're going to go back to Manage Media. And as soon as that opens, we are going to click it and delete. But I want to show you something else. Also on this page, see the title of this is a bunch of numbers. Say I just wanted to change that title and make it Family Photo. You can change the title. You can add a description and then the alternate text. This is search engines and accessibility tools can't see images, but they can read it. So you could just say family photo. It's basically, honestly, it's like how the web searches images and everything like that. And And then if you wanted to link it to something else, an event, you could set it up as a link. I doubt you're going to have to do any of that though, but there's a lot you can do. But we're going to delete this image. We're going to be done, and it should update the gallery, and there you go. That is the simple part of adding images to your gallery. I would save it and hit publish.